Okay, so we're at the Ponsforge International Diving Centre today, and this is a shoot that actually I've done 3 times before. So I wanted to photograph highboard divers 3 years ago, something like that, but obviously you can't just walk into a place like this. There's lots of young people for a start, and you have to get permissions. But I worked my way up, you know, got the relationship going, covered their club gala, things like that. And eventually asked if I could come and photograph at a competition, which they let me do, and I photographed from the stands over there. And I got some nice shots, but the frustrating thing is, although the light might not look too bad today, or through this video, it's actually not good enough to capture action of this speed. You just can't do it. It was very frustrating. So I got my confidence together and worked with the dive manager, Nikki Smith, and she's been super right through this, and asked for permission to actually put flash on the board. And here we are, look, you can see what we're doing. The first shoot wasn't too successful, I needed a bit more power. I put some lights on the floor, and the second one was a bit better. The third one, we kind of cracked it, and that's where I've got my best diving images from so far. But I always knew I could do better, or I could certainly do more of the same. So here we are, we're back again today. So this is probably one of the most technical shoots I do, to be truthful with you. So the way it's going to work is this. I've got off-camera flash, obviously, my battery-powered flashes here, the 2 big ones. I've got some constant powered LEDs here, 2 of those, a pair of those. And on the floor, you can probably just see I've got a pair of Rotolight Neos. I'm going to sit over there. I'm going to be over in the stands over there with a 300mm prime lens. And I'm going to trigger the flashes from over there. So Marlies is going to be up here. She's going to be organising the divers. We'll coordinate by walkie-talkie. I'll give them the sign to go, and they'll dive, and then I hit the shutter button. And you'll see me do that in a minute or 2. Now I don't want to put the camera, don't want to risk the camera focusing on the wrong thing for obvious reasons. So I'm going to pre-focus the camera. So in a minute or 2, when I'm up there in the stands, I'll get one of these guys, Marlies, to hold this target board out, and I'll be able to pre-focus on it. I'm shooting f2.8 as wide open as I can, because obviously speed is everything. Because to capture these guys, and particularly the water that comes off of them, the sprays of water, I have to shoot really fast, 2,600th of a second. And that's above the normal speed that you can use a flash. So I'm using something called high-speed flash, high-speed sync. And you set your camera up to do it. Only certain flashes can do it, but fortunately these can. And I'm going to shoot at 2,600th of a second. So as I say, it's probably one of the most technical shoots I do, to be honest. Okay, so we're up in the stands now. So the first thing I've got to do is check focus. I'm going to manually focus, which I've already done. I've got Marlies to hold the target board out, which I've manually focused on. So I'm going to take a shot now. There we are. And now we've got it sharp. You can see the target board sharp. That is a really, really small target. So if I've got that sharp, a human body at that distance will definitely be sharp. I'm shooting at f2.8. I need to shoot wide open so that I get as much light in as possible. But at this sort of distance, the depth of field will still be quite good. So if that target board's sharp, I can guarantee these divers are going to be sharp.